92211882 19 is the SMS. Well, when Wendy Flack's son had surgery on both knees at the age of 14, she was faced with a dilemma: how to facilitate showering and removing underwear so that her son could use the toilet by himself. Wendy Flack joins me now. Wendy, good afternoon.
Oh, hi, Jane. Thanks for having me on.
You're most welcome, Wendy. You have created Couple It. And this is a design, and I guess necessity is the mother of invention. This is a design born from necessity. Tell us about it.
Oh, too true, Jane. Well, we had all the information when my son had his surgery. We knew what to expect from, being in the hospital and what was going to be done to him, but really had no idea what to deal with when he got home. So he had ankle to thigh splints on both legs, and hadn't even thought that he might not be able to get underwear on and off. And we're really just stuck with it the first day. What do we do? So from there, I started fiddling around with a few things and actually came up with the idea for Couple It, just from that simple little experience.
And of course, the 14-year-old boy doesn't want his mum helping him go to the toilet, Wendy.
No, not particularly, let alone dressing and showering him, although I must say he was really good about it. But, it's probably the whole purpose behind the invention and the idea is that I wanted him to have as much independence as he could have, and also have a bit of dignity as well, because it was quite difficult for him.
Yeah, and you go on to say, I've been reading some of the things you've written about this, and you go on to say that this also has applications for women in late stages of pregnancy. Now, here's something a lot of guys, I suppose, and younger women who haven't been pregnant wouldn't realise, that there are difficulties for women in their late stages of pregnancy with their underwear.
Well, there certainly was for me. When you can't see your toes anymore, it's even more difficult to be able to bend down and pull underwear up. So, I mean, that was a group of people that we can help that I hadn't even considered when I first started. It's just, I keep getting feedback from different people that say, you know what, this might help for these people who are in this situation. And, being pregnant, late stages of pregnancy, is certainly one of them. Although people do laugh when I mention it.
Only until it happens to them. And people with injuries, like your son after surgery, and others living with disability, and also for carers. Can you explain how your invention Couple It works? Well,
basically you use your own underwear. So if it's only a temporary need, you can just use some old pairs of underwear. You actually cut the side seams of your undies, and then you permanently attach the clips to the side seams. So that means instead of pulling the underwear up and down, you can just unclip them at the side, and they can either drop off, you can lay them open on a chair or the edge of a bed and sit down and clip them up at the sides. So it's really about avoiding that bending and pulling up.
So sort of the way the snap, I don't know if people still use snappy nappies. Do you remember those? The plastic clasps that went onto that sort of idea?
That sort of idea, except these stay permanently on your underwear, so they just get thrown into the washing machine, so they become a part of the underwear. So it doesn't mean you always have to use the clips to take them on and off. You can still pull them up and down like normal underwear if you don't need them anymore. But the whole point is it avoids the bending. Or if you're a carer who's dressing someone, you can actually lay them flat on the bed and simply turn the patient onto their side, roll them back onto the undies, and then pull them up through the middle to do them up.
And do you need to sew them on, Wendy?
No, they actually just connect on by themselves. They've got some little jaws well hidden in with them, so they lock into the fabric of the side seams. And they also come with what we've called a comfort tab that wrap around them, so there's no contact with the skin or anything like that.
Wendy, no surprises. We're already taking calls here on 6PR asking where can people buy these?
We do have a website, www.coupleiit.com.au, and we also do have a couple of very supportive suppliers, retailers here in Perth, and you can find them on our website as well.
Now, Couple It is, I'm going to spell it out for people because it is the word couple,
unusual,
as in two, so it's C-O-U-P-L-E, Couple IT, Couple It, one word.
As in a couple of clips, and you couple them together. Yep.
And this is also on display for people who'd like to see it at the Independent Living Centre in Nedlands. Whereabouts in Nedlands is that, Wendy?
It's down in the Niche building, which is right next to the hospital in, I think the name of the street is Aberdare. So it's just down there.
Okay. And how much is Couple It?
Couple It's only $19.95 for a pack of 8 clips, which gives you 4 pairs.
Congratulations on what seems to be just a brilliant, simple invention.
Thank you, Jane. I appreciate that.
And Wendy, how's your son?
He's fine. He was back playing cricket within about 3 months, and he's now a bricklayer, and the knees are doing really well.
Really good to hear. Congratulations, Wendy.
Thanks a lot.
Wendy Flack, a Joondalup mum and an inventor. Wendy has invented Couple It for people with disabilities, people who need to be able to remove underwear. Couple It snaps onto the sides of underwear. As Wendy said, just cut the underwear on the seam. For more information, go to coupleitoneword.com.au.